Slap me and I'll slap your back. Where my warriors at? Revolt like the militant Malcolm X with the red, black, and green Marcus Garvey on my chest. Revolt like the great one Nat Turner with the guard you nows, hammers and burners. Revolt like the militant Malcolm X with the red, black, and green Marcus Garvey on my chest. Revolt like the great one Nat Turner with the guard you nows, hammers and burners. 7 heads, 10 horns, self-power, the unification of us all in the 11th hour. Death to coon cowards, motherfucker, they are enemies. Let them bullets rain like a shower, for the blossom like flowers. Shine like
the... All right, state your name, gangster.
Yeah. My name is, my name is Cool J. They know me as the coolest one in the...
Where you was born at?
I was born in Bed-Stuy. I was born in Bed-Stuy, Cumberland Hospital. And when our house got burned down in Bed-Stuy, we moved out here. We moved out here in Bensonhurst, Marlboro projects.
All right.
I moved down here when I was a real little young age.
All right, this is Bagalino, Bensonhurst Stories, President Pat. Right now, we just gonna break down stories of how growing up as a young juvenile teen adolescent to the days of now. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanna, get our stories out there before we pass on. Everybody can know what's going on. But growing up in Marlboro projects, right? It's different. Like, give me your experiences in Marlboro projects, like maybe growing up in school or your type of adversities, race. Give me, all right, put it like this. When did you start learning of racism and prejudice?
When I'm down here, like I say, I'm from Bed-Stuy, man. I was born in St. James and me and my sister went. And my block in Bed-Stuy was blacks. It was blacks, it was family, And I didn't know about no slavery and none of that, no racism, none of that.
But you ain't have knowledge yourself.
Yeah, no, my mother and father never told me anything about that.
All right.
So now when I moved to Bensonhurst, the grass is green.
Yeah, you couldn't even walk on the grass. Most of the people out here were white.
You couldn't even walk on the grass. They had to change. And the majority, a lot of people that was living in these projects was white people. So now I'm going to school now. My first time in class, my first time in school, going to school, the Marlboro projects, Bensonhurst.
You know what I'm saying? I went and graduated from PS 212 right there on Stillwell. And with that, we had to, when I'm at the age of 10, 11, I got to do the game called the Black Hawk. The reason why was because these motherfucking crackers, they was over there trying to get up at us when we leave from school.
Public school 212, that school right there is where I learned what race is. You know what I mean? They call me a spick.
So usually my mother and father would cook dinner and everything, but she didn't feel like cooking. So I had to go, so she sent me to White Castle to get the family pack. White Castle is on 86th Street by Avenue U. And White Castle was a hangout spot for white boys. People go to arcades or pool room, the hangout spots. White Castle was a hangout spot. And right across the street was Carvel. So I goes there. I didn't really want to go. I already know what it's hitting for.
You already know. Once you get out to the white boy territory.
Once I get out of my jurisdiction, once I cross that street, I might have to run like Toby.
That's how it was.
So what happened? I guess as soon as I get to White Castle, it's a whole bunch of black boys in there. It looked like Happy Days. If you ever looked at Happy Days and you go inside the jukebox, you see Potsy, you see Ralph Mouth and all of them, and I'm the only black. Just imagine Happy Days and I'm the only black person in there.
White Castle. So we got 10 cents to spend on a burger, or 20 burgers, $2. But what I'm saying is that Every time we went in there, we scrapped out.
But so I'm at White Castle. I go in there, right? I'm like the fourth person on the line, and as soon as I go in there, it's like all the conversations stop and all that. You got white boys sitting on top of the tables and the chairs and stuff like that with their girlfriends.
They want to bogart about 6 tables and they ain't even buying nothing. Here we come, little dudes from the project, Spanish and black dudes, just going up in there to get something to eat.
I get on the line. I already know. I'm like, oh my God, and I'm praying. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a tough guy, but yo, listen, when you go across the street, it's different, But I'm praying, but I'm keeping my cool. I got the poker face, And so, as I'm waiting on the line, the white girl said, "No, Joey, don't break his nose in here. Wait till he get outside." So I'm like, and I'm like, I hear it, I'm looking around like, and now mind you, I got to get the family pack. I got to make sure I bring every drop of burger, every milkshake. I can't spill it.
Yeah.
Right? So I get my stuff. I'm walking outside. Joey like this. The other guy like this. Hurry up, John. The nigga getting away. Hurry up. The nigga getting away. So once I walk through the door, and see, you got to know your neighborhood like an architect. You got to know the ins and outs and stuff like that, because I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't know the ins and outs, and certain black people that was here, they didn't know the ins and outs, and they got killed. The brothers from Avenue X, Yusuf Hawkins, and all Turks, you know what I'm saying?
Yusuf Hawkins,
and several, you know what I'm saying? But right across the street, it's a big park called Shady Park. You got 2 sides under the train station side and 248 side. So as I'm walking with the bags, I got to make sure I grip the 2 bags tight, because if I don't bring that food, if I spill any food, I'm going to get an ass with it. Yeah. I'm going to get punished. I'm going to be grounded. Y'all say it. You know what I'm saying? But when I got there, when I got my bags and I walked out the door, I'm like, this God, just let me just make it across the street to the park, because it's a big open, it's a big hole in the fence. So once I'm walking, they start spilling out of White Castle. And niggas right there, let's go get the niggas. Once I got through that fence, I'm running in the middle of the field. So they don't know if they go on the left-hand side where the 248 is at, or where the train station at.
All right, now, how old was you then?
I was about like 13.
And I was 12 or 13, running from junior high school, because
Were they kids or were they grown men?
these were grown men. I'm talking about groups of 20 and 40 with axes, chains, and bats coming at me.
Were they the same age as you, or were they grown men?
They was old. You had young and old, but majority was old.
Grown men.
It was grown men.
Yeah.
It was grown men. I got stories, man. I used to get chased with. We used to get some chains and bats.
So you made it home now?
Yeah. Once I made it through the fence, through our park that we play basketball in. Once I made it through the fence, I was dodging like I was playing tag. Because they come on one side, right? And then I run on that side, right? And then I run on the other side. They circle around the whole block and ride on that side.
Cars?
Yeah, it was in cars. I was zigzagging. They were chasing me and I was in cars. But we track runners.
Yeah, but it used to be crazy growing up.
Yeah, it was scary.
All right.
It was
like I asked everybody else, right? When you heard of Yusuf Hawkins got killed and Willie Turks, how did you feel?
I was hurt. I was hurt, man. I was hurt.
How did you feel when you got the news on Yusuf Hawkins getting killed?
I was pissed off. I was fucking pissed, man. I'm like, yo.
That made me feel like all this what Martin Luther King fought for, but a lot of our black brothers and sisters fought for, it ain't nothing changed but the year. But Yusuf Hawkins and Willie Turks, and like, these are just people that's minding their business, going to the store, just walking down the block and get killed for our color.
All right. That's another question I ask everybody from Marlboro growing up in this environment and neighborhood. We all have fights with a black brother, right?
Yeah.
Now, did you ever have a fight with a white brother?
White boys had intent. They was looking not only only hurt you, but put it to your mentality. Like,
So how did it feel when you fought the white guy?
I was fighting for my life. I was making a point. Like, look, I'm not weak. I'm just as good as you. Matter of fact, I'm better than you to a certain degree. I'm not gonna have you trying to just to
Does
crazy.
it feel the same way as fighting a black brother?
Nah,
How does it feel?
it's totally different because this is, this is like a racist fight.
Yeah.
This is not like a brotherly love fight. You know, brothers and brothers fight, sisters fight. But when you fight, see, when I was fighting just to stick up for myself. But when I was fighting in high school, I fought one of the white boys. They every time when we was fighting, every word came out their mouth. I wasn't hitting you talking about, yeah, I'm gonna kill you, funky, I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna beat you up, funky. Yeah, that's how it was. So I had to defend myself when I was fighting that, word came out their mouth. I know the history, what's going on. But when we was growing up, I never fought a white boy when I moved out here to Marlboro. I never fought a white boy and say, yeah, funky, I'm funky, nah. Or
It was always to defend yourself.
just to defend myself, like, yeah, what's up, let's go, yeah, come on,
Like the devil was okay, we never was on that.
So why you saying that word? It's different because they say in the neighborhood. But when you say that
Light off. With that phone.
when you say that word, you say. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
There's a couple of white boys that grew up in here. I chose a few white boys in here that grew up in here. But when they say things like brother, and that word ain't supposed to be used anyway.
But I don't allow that.
I'm getting that out of my vocabulary. But this is the neighborhood.
Okay.
Nobody. But at the end of the day, though, it was, these white people really had us scared. Like it was going to be a lynching. For my young brothers, my young nephews, y'all dying too fast. Y'all dying for nothing. This is the thing. Love your life. You got your whole life ahead of you. Y'all got access to everything that can make y'all successful. You dig what I'm saying? Here it is. You got me. Example. I'm still trying to make it. I'm still trying to do what I got to do to make it successful. Yeah, y'all is in it. Ignore what people say about you. Don't worry about that. Education in the mind and thinking smart and thinking ahead. Because let me tell you something for y'all young boys, all my young nephews and all the young brothers out there. Y'all ain't ready to do no 25. You're 16. How you gonna do 25? You're 16. Not ready for that. Look, I'm 53. I live my whole life. But words from the wise. Appreciate your life and be there for your family. Be there for the people that count. Everybody can say they love you, but the love ain't real.
Slap me and I'll slap your back. Where my warriors at? Vote like the militant Malcolm X with